Greetings, Clyde Gaw here in room 1214 at New Palestine High School. Today I want to talk to you about drawing and painting from intuition. Um, Today we're going to use some simple tools, and we're going to work from a energy source that is innate in all human beings. And we're going to work from uh, a spirit realm that the surrealists would call duende, and it's the creative spirit. And so let's begin. So we're going to use some very simple tools here today. We're going to work with a couple of chip brushes. We might work with them, we may not. We have some bristle brushes here, one with some masking tape on it so that we can stencil with it. We also have some cardboard sticks. We've got some torn paper stencils, some drawing materials that we've got. Oh my, what? Something, I dropped my oil pastels and my other pastel onto my paper. Look what happened. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Something interesting in here, though, happening. What if I went like this and did a little rub-a-dub on it? That looks kind of interesting. What if I took my tempera paints, and I have yellow, red, blue, black, and white. What if I took them and I dipped my brush or my stick into the tempera paint, and I did some printing like this with my stick, my cardboard stick. Look at that. I don't know why, but everything that I work from when I start working with my abstract paintings, my art from intuition, it always seems to have like a symmetrical structure. So working with paints here, I'm going to take another cardboard stick, and I'm going to tear the end up on it like this. Just going to rough it up, tear it up a little bit like that, and dip it into my paints like so. So you see what we got right there. I'm dipping it just like that, and this is always a lot of fun. And I'm just going to work some paint here, and here, and here, and here. Let's see what happens. What if I went like this? Wonder what would happen. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Woohoo! Now I think I'm going to go like, I'm going to take my stencil brush, and I'm going to go like this with some yellow and a little bit of blue. And I'm going to take some of this off on here with, it's important to use a dry brush when you're stenciling. So I'm going to go like this now. And turn it around like this, go like that. Interesting. I'm not sure if I like that or not. It's starting to look like a bug. Let's go ahead and take a look at another piece that we've been working on. This one, we worked on it earlier, and we've got some layers, and I'm thinking about doing another stencil on here. So to make this stencil, I'm just going to take my paper, I'm going to tear it, and let's see if I'm going to tear it like this. Okay, and I'm just getting an idea for how I'm going to treat this. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to work some, let's go like this. We had some green residue on here. What if I went with some, I think I'm going to use my other brush. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to wrap some masking tape around here like so. Just like this to make the brush fibers a little bit tighter. And this is, I can make a stipple brush that won't cost me an arm and a leg. And I'm going to go like, I'm going to take some white. I'm going to work some white and black. I'm sorry, white and yellow together. And I'm going to take the edge off here a little bit. Oh, a little bit of pink in there. That's all right. Now I'm going to go like this. I'm going to work this like so. Look at that. Kind of looks like a spiral. And I'm going to reload it. Take the edge off just a bit. We're using a dry brush technique. And let's see what happens here. I think we have enough paint to finish this out. One more. You can kind of see there's what we've got is we've got a little bit of a energy force working throughout this piece, and a translucency where the white of the paper and the other colors are coming through. Translucency meaning there's light coming through. There's transparency also happening here where you can see colors coming one from inside of the other. And now I'm going to take my paper, I'm going to make another stencil here. And now I'm going to do something here. I'm going to take and dip my brush into another color. This color overpowers everything that it comes in contact with, and that's black. I'm going to work some black in there. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to work some black here. And here. And here. Boy, that black just changed the character of everything when it is juxtaposed next to the other colors in the color spectrum. And I'll remember that. Notice the entire composition changes once I start working the black shapes inside of the painting. I'm going to put that right there. And, you know, I'm working this composition just based on intuition and the spirit of duende, the playful spirit of creativity. And I can't help but think that what's happening here is I'm intuitively working symmetry into the painting. I'm going to load this up now, and I'm going to work. I'm really enjoying what's happening with the black, and I'm going to go ahead and load up this stick right here with some paint, black paint, and I'm going to work this like so. Aha! Reload my cardboard. Work that on there like that. And I'm going to keep loading up the cardboard. I'm going to work this through here and through here. Wow. It's starting to pop. I'm thinking also, if I go like this, and I create a rhizomatic structure. Let's let's see, I'm going to go like this. And I'll go like this. Line it up. And I'll go like this. Who was it? Robert Motherwell. He said, you don't have to use realism in your painting to represent a feeling. And so the painting becomes the experience. And just working non-objectively enables you the freedom to draw upon your spiritual realm and your powers of imagination. Well, here's what I got so far. I'm going to keep working on that. Here's a piece that we pulled out of the trash bin. Somebody threw it away. And let's see what I can do with that using the same, some of my other techniques. What if I created a stencil? Let's see, I'll take a piece of paper. I'm going to tear a horizontal piece out of here. And I think I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to use this other chip brush. I'm just going to do, this is a value change. We're just very lightly going along there like this. And you see, I'm not using the whole stencil, but just this part of it, and creating a value change on it. So it kind of looks like there's a spray. Working from a structure that is symmetrical, and it kind of reminds me of a representation of a blast of energy. And or as a supernatural force, just by working from a symmetrical composition, experimenting with marks, doing some stenciling, some dry brush, alternative mark making. Let's take a look at what is possible. So working from intuition, you just don't know what's going to happen once you get going. And you keep working, and pretty soon the concept of emergence takes over. Emergence, where the individual elements come together to create a complex whole. And so that's what we have in many, many abstract works of art. You see the process of emergence take its hold on an artist and a work of art. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's painting lesson. This is Clyde Gaw signing off in room 1214 at New Palestine High School. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.